Hi everybody, Jessie here from JessieBanks.com, and I'm back with another video and with a new microphone. No, pardon me. So today is day 3 of previews for the greeting farm, and the image I am coloring up for you guys today is called Need Coffee. She's absolutely adorable, and she is the epitome of me because I need coffee to function virtually. So I colored her up using my Polychromos colored pencils. If you click on in the link in the description box below over to my blog, I will have a list of all of the colors I used for everything. I do kind of go through them in here as I'm coloring with them. They flash by fairly fast, but you can pause if that's what you want to do. But there's definitely a list of all of them over on my blog, again in the description box below. So this image will be available for purchase on the 15th of May 2017. And she is absolutely adorable. I love this image. I've really had a thing. I've been playing a lot with my colored pencils again lately. And I really like using them on craft. And this is a darker craft paper I picked up at Walmart. I can't even remember what brand of cardstocks they carry, but I like it. It turned out really well. I do prefer to color on Nina Desert Storm, and I will probably go back to that. But this was a fun change, and I may use it again. So it's the same principle as when I color on my Fabriano Artistico 140 pound hot press extra white watercolor paper. But I can't put as many layers. This paper is very, very smooth to start with. So where I can do like 3 and 4 or more layers on my watercolor paper, I can do 2, 3 maybe on this paper. I think most things only get 2 layers when I do it on here. And you can see how funny her face looks. And I was terrified when I first started this because I thought it was going to be very, very bad when I finished the skin. And you need to remember when doing things with colored pencil or Copics or anything of that nature, to keep going. A lot of the time things do look really funny when you only have the skin colored. But once you get to adding like your hair and your eyes and all your clothing and the background and all of that kind of stuff, it starts to look a little more reasonable and like a skin tone or something of that nature. I just find that just because you think it looks funny doesn't mean you should quit yet. Keep going and finish the image, and you could be very, very surprised with the way it all comes out in the end and pulls itself together. So I'm hoping to be back with regular videos again now that I have a microphone and I'm not yelling at my laptop or just laying over music and giving you guys an entire video that way. I'm sure it'll take me a little bit to get back into being able to talk through an entire 15-20 minute video and not feel awkward about it. I was finally at like a point where I was comfortable chatting with myself in my living room and my cat looking at me like I'm crazy. And now I'm very much like, cat, don't judge me. Don't judge me. He judges me, trust me. So I'm going through now and adding in my second coat of color, and you can see how everything's getting pulled in more, and where it looked really, really white before is starting to look a lot more like a skin tone. I will make her eyes white, well, colored blue irises and then white, so that they do look a lot more like an actual eyeball as opposed to just a craft colored hole in her face. Oh, maybe I do 3 coats of color on the skin. It's all about patience and just slowly layering up these colors. I'm not pushing very hard at all with any of my pencils. I am using my Faber-Castell Polychromos for this image. I'm not using any Prismacolors. When I do use a white colored pencil, it is a Caran d'Ache Luminance white colored pencil, and I find that the white pencil is to die for. It's very expensive. It's not a cheap colored pencil. I would love to get a whole set, unless the other half decides to buy it for me on some miraculous, he decides I'm allowed to have art supplies again. Long story. I get art supplies all the time. He won't buy them for me for holidays. Yeah. Anyway, I'm not getting a whole set anytime soon, but I do really enjoy the white ones, and I did, like, when we were in Calgary, I bought like 6 of them. And I love them. And if I run out before we go back up there again, I will order more. So you can see how the image kind of comes to life as you're going through. I do add some gray and things into the eyes, of course, just to give them a little bit more depth and things of that nature. Instead of doing flicking in my hair, I did do her hair more blended. There's highlights and shadows, of course, but it's definitely not like strands of hair and things of that nature. And then I gave her a yellow shirt and some purple pants. Once I finish coloring the image in, I do take a super sharp black colored pencil and I do trace over all of the artist drawn lines just to make them nice and dark and black again, because as I'm laying all of these colors over them, they do tend to get a little bit washed out and almost cloudy looking, so they're not quite as vivid as they are when they are first stamped. So that's that. All links will be down below: my blog, to the greeting farm, to my Cards in Color Facebook page, my email address, mailing address, all that kind of fun stuff's down below. If you guys need to get in touch with me for any reason, I'm going to put some music over the rest of this video. If you have any questions, shoot me a comment or an email. I will get back to you as soon as I can. And I hope to be back with regular videos now. So I'll talk to you all very, very soon. Bye for now.